Doubt is something that can kill your dreams far more effectively than failure. When you doubt, you start to believe that your dreams are impossible. But what happens when you're dreaming with your eyes open? When you're living right in the moment you dreamt about.
Hello again, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to my channel one more time. It's your girl itsJe'Lott, and I have a brand new video for you today. So first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. Like, even if you've never seen one of my videos, if you're watching my third, fourth video, thank you so much for watching my videos. Like, it really genuinely means a lot to me. Second, I want to let you guys know that I am just as tired of being in this bathroom as you guys are tired of seeing me in this bathroom. I wanted to have some good natural light today, but that didn't really work out because the sun is not being respectful at this moment. So we're back in the bathroom. But I just started this channel. I'm trying to get the hang of everything. Thank you so much for sticking with me this far. I promise you guys it will get better in the future. So what I have in store for you today is, I did a video on how I changed my hair. I cut this hair, I colored it, and got this beautiful summertime ombre color. Like, it's literally so beautiful, you guys. And I will show you in the video what I did to it, how I got the color, how I cut it, how I dyed it, how I curled it, how I sleep with it at night. Like, I'm going to show you guys everything about how I got this style so that there will be no questions. And if you do have questions, make sure to leave them in the comment box below. I love comments, y'all, so make sure to comment. I got this hair from Grace Hair Company. This is the same hair in my last video. I got an 18, 220s, and a 14-inch closure. I won't be going much into the hair and what I think about the hair and my thoughts on the hair until I do the review. So you guys make sure to stay tuned. I will be doing a review on this hair, and go ahead and make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss it. But right now, I just want to show you guys how I got this color. A lot of you clicked on the video because you saw at the top that it was a summertime ombre video, and that's exactly what it is. Like, this color came out beautifully. I did dye it multiple times, so I didn't get this color on the first try. I don't think it had anything to do with the hair. I think it was just me as a colorist not doing my job. Thanks so much for just sticking around with me and for watching my videos. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much. So we're going to start off by cutting the hair. I'm cutting this hair for multiple reasons. One, because I was going for a shorter look when I ordered it. That's why I got an 18 and 220s. And two, because I really don't like the hair. It kind of tangles up, and so I'll cut it. And usually when you cut your hair, it makes it a little bit easier to manage. So the cut that I'm doing here is going to be like super rough. Like, I want it to be kind of choppy, kind of messy. So I'm basically just cutting it to give myself an outline of where I wanted to stop at first. And that looks okay to me. I kind of wanted to go a little bit shorter, but I know I'll be rolling it up a lot and wearing it in flexi rods. So that'll be short enough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go in and clean it up on the ends, because I don't want it to look too blunt. And I wanted to give it a little bit more flow and a little more air. So I'm just going to go in now and do the same thing all around my head. Like I said, it's going to be really choppy, really piecey. I'm not trying to get an exact, really perfect cut here. I wanted it to be kind of messy. So I'm going to go in and razor it, cut a couple layers, just make it kind of fun and flirty and really summertime. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm going to go in first and just thin it out on the ends a little bit, just so that it has a little more flow to it and that it doesn't look really heavy on the bottom. And on this side, I'm going to also go in the top and cut some layers. And that's basically it. Like, I wasn't trying to do much of a perfect cut. So now I'm going to dye it. I use the Kaleidocolors Violet for the powder, and I used my Clairol 30 volume developer that I always use. So I'm going for an ombre look here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just take random pieces. I always do this first when I dye my hair, just to give it kind of like a highlighted look. So the first thing I do is take random pieces of hair and just put bleach on those random pieces first. So you see I took one from the bottom. Now I'm taking one from the top. And I'm just going to do that all over my head first before I actually go in and try to create the ombre effect.
Told these niggas that this will one day happen, that I would soon be something special, I would get it cracking. Them niggas didn't believe me though, they even started laughing. But I couldn't doubt myself cause I had too much passion. No dreams after high school, that's when I started rapping. Should've been dead a couple times, man, this shit got tragic. Had to hold my head high and use the block for magic. I was so used.
So now I'm going to go in and start the ombre. I'm actually going to just make sure I saturate the bottom of both sides of my hair, because that's where I want the color to be the most prevalent. I don't really know how this will really come out at this point while I'm dyeing it, because while I was pouring the developer over into the Kaleidocolors bleach, I actually poured way too much developer. So my bleach concoction was really runny, and it had way too much developer in it. So I'm still putting it on anyway though, and we'll see the color that I get when I finish with it. So I put it on the ends and I let that sit for about 10 minutes. And now I'm going back in and I'm just moving up. So I let the I let the dye sit on the ends of the hair for a while, and now I'm just moving up with it and going to the middle of the hair so that I can give it more of an ombre effect.
Look, we gon' talk real shit on this one. Let's get it. Doubt kills. Take a walk with me, we gon' search for the competition.
So we're gonna let that process, and this is how it came out. Now, I did not get this color from the dye job that you just saw me do. I actually went back in and I added some regular BW powder and bleach to the ends, and that is what made the ends that bright kind of golden blonde that you guys see. The brown that's at the top and in the middle of my hair, that is the color that I got from the bleach that I did. But this is what I got after the second time I went back in and did it. So I sprayed heat protectant all over my hair. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to curl it while it's in its crinkle state. I do like to curl my hair this way. I realize if I straighten it first, then my curls tend to be kind of flat. But if I curl it while it's in its wavy state, then it seems to be curlier to me. So I'm just curling this back with my flat iron, going away from the face. And we're going to just let that sit for a second. And what we're going to do here is we're going to just pin curl it. So we're going to pin curl it all around. So you just hold that curl while it's hot. We're just going to pin curl it so that it can cool in the actual spiral pattern that we curled it in.
Be my rival. How you niggas want to do it? You know I'm cut, I keep it gutted.
So we pin curl that down. And now we're just going to move on, and we're going to do this all around the head. I make sure to take one piece that's at the top just so I could give myself more volume. So this is my top kind of volume piece right here. But I'm just going to do the exact same thing with it. I'm just going to curl it back with my flat iron and pin it up as soon as I release the curl. So we're just going to do this motion all the way around the head, and we're going to Pink curl, everything, girl.
Rich move music, rolling clan, and I'm screaming team hustler. If you ever switched up on me, you could keep it strolling, brother. My hunger on the next level, I'm a couple floors above you. Man, the top is where I wanna be, I'm just here for a second. Every day I pray to God way up, I feel my blessings. If you ever catch us out blowing crud, we never stressing, man, just know we up now. We worked hard for this cheddar, nigga. All I wanted was to win, dog. Cause I got tired of being broke. I pull up now and embarrass you. Till that auto
Alright, so now that we're finished pin curling, we're going to spray that down with some Sebastian Shaper hairspray. And then we are just going to release the pin curls. This is what I did after I dyed the hair and washed it and let it air dry. And this is basically how I'm going to sleep with it so that I get curls instead of waves tomorrow. So I am releasing all of the pin curls. And this is just going to be a really rough curl job. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. These curls that we're releasing right now are not going to show at all. The only reason I curled the hair before I flexi rod it, which is what I'm going to do next, is so that the hair can already start to go in a curl motion. If you just flexi rod wavy hair, it's going to be kind of wavy and curly at the same time. But if you go ahead and curl it first, then that'll definitely give you a better curl whenever you take the flexi rods out. So as you can see, I got some Moroccan argan oil. Put that in my hands, and that's what I am using on my hands to pull the curls out. Like I said, it doesn't really matter how these curls look. I left a clip in, but it doesn't matter how these curls look. Just pull them out. You're not trying to do anything specific with these. Like I said, these will be pulled out and your flexi rods will go in, which is what I'm going to do next after I pull out all the curls. So I went ahead and flexi rodded my hair. My wig is kind of pushed back right here, you guys, but that is because I haven't sewed it down yet. So I'm just going to flatten out my closure, and I'm going to pin curl my bang instead of flexi rodding it. Flexi rods in your bang makes your curls too tight. So even if you do use flexi rod, just make sure you pin curl your bang back instead of flexi rodding it. So we're just going to pin that down. I'm going to get my scarf, tie it on. Make sure you tie it down really, really tight. I think this helps the curl formation as well with the flexi rod. So that's why I tie a scarf on it before I put my bonnet on at night. And this really helps keep my bonnet and my scarf on all night long. So I really like this. And this is what the finished product looks like. I am so in love with this color. OMG, it is exactly the color that I was going for. If you look at it right here, you can see all of the different hues and the highs and lows and the gradient effect that the bleaching created. I love it so much. The color is beautiful. This is what it looks like outside. I took some pictures so you guys can see what it looks like in natural light. Please do not buy this hair until you watch the review. I have some things to tell y'all about this hair company. As far as the shirt, I got this from So What Atlanta, Blase Whoop. It is a part of the So Sippy series. Make sure you guys check that out. Thank you so much for watching, you guys.